now reached the last and final room, which will encompass the events from 1858 to 1860, and finally leading up to the Civil War. The Lincoln-Douglas debates was an event where Abraham Lincoln challenged pro-slavery Democratic Senator Stephen A. Douglas. Lincoln and Douglas traveled to 7 different cities in Illinois to discuss these public debates that were primarily focused on slavery and how it influenced politics and society. It also covered concepts of slave power, popular sovereignty, race equality, and emancipation. Moving on to John Brown's raid on Harper's Ferry. John Brown's raid on Harper's Ferry was a violent skirmish between pro-slavery forces and John Brown and his followers. This took place in Kansas as well as Bleeding Kansas. He attempted to start an armed slave rebellion, but they failed and were defeated. In the end, John Brown, his sons, and his followers were all convicted to treason and murder and were all lynched. The last and final event of this exhibition was the election of 1860. The election of 1860 was a race between 4 different candidates: Stephen Douglas, Abraham Lincoln, John Bell, and John Breckinridge. 2 candidates were from the Republican Party, while 2 were from the Democratic Party. Lincoln and the Republican Party argued that the Union should stay together and slavery should not expand toward the West. If that happened, then slavery would eventually die down. Though the Democratic candidates supported the ideas of expanding slavery and that the states had the right to leave the Union. In the end, Abraham Lincoln won the election with only the votes from the northern states. Thank you for watching and have a great day.